Hey everybody, hello, I'm Greg. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's go into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer comes from Spindletap Brewery, and they're out of Houston, Texas. Brandon C. sent this to me. Says here the ABV is 7%. Let me see what's on the can, if there's anything. I do not see it. Let me see. Not seeing it on here. Proudly brewed in Texas. Recycle our else. So it's got 12 fluid ounces on it, but it doesn't have anything else written on it. So no ABV, no IBUs. Does have a date. It says drill deep 9/12/16. So we got 1 out of 3 on that deal. They need to have the ABV on it though, guys. I guess it's 7%. That's what Rate Beer and Beer Advocates got, and a little stuff over here. Also, Rate Beer has got it at 20 IBUs. Untapped doesn't have the IBUs. So we got a little bit of information, not a whole lot. Commercial description on it says the honey hole, and this is the same thing that's written on the back of the can. They find this more important than putting the ABV on there, evidently. The honey hole, the sweet spot, your go-to numero uno. You can spend a lifetime searching, but when you found the right prospect, stay on it. That baby will produce for years, or hell, sometimes decades to come. No dusters here, nothing but long, strong production and big-time pay dirt. Spindletap Honey Hole is a smooth, easy-drinking beer that's always on point. Just one taste, and you might have yourself a new go-to brew. Yes, sir, you found a winner, the Honey Hole. So, that's all we need to talk about. So while I'm popping the cap and getting it into the glass, I will tell you the cuisine is barbecue, cheeses are buttery, brie, Gouda, Havarti, Swiss. Your nutty cheeses, Asiago, Colby Parmesan, and the meat is pork and game. Glassware to pint, Becker, 9 tumbler, mug, sign, Sidell, and here it says not recommended for extended souring. So it's in the can. It's got a nice colorful can there. A nice orange can with some gold honeycomb on it. Didn't pour a very big head. Of course it didn't pour super aggressive. Over to the light. It's got a slight chill haze to it. It's not perfectly clear. Let's get a nose on it. A little bit of honey in there. Getting some cereal malt. And not a lot else. Maybe a good transitional beer if you're trying to get off the macros with something that ain't going to have too much IBUs or anything like that. It's going to blow your palate out of your mouth. But it's 7% though, so I mean it's not like it's a session beer. Let's give it a taste, see if we can find out. Cheers everybody. Cheers, Brandon. Nice cereal malt, honey. The hops are not standing out or anything. ESB. That's what they're classifying at. Extra special or / strong bitter ESB. Nothing special to this guy. I mean, very easy drinking. I would call this a fairly sessionable beer if it wasn't for the 7%. Maybe a high-powered lawnmower beer as far as that goes. I don't know if you'd want to drink a bunch of these and go back out and operate any machinery or lawnmowers or chainsaws or anything like that if you're working outside, but very easy drinking. A good beer for the transitional people that are drinking the macros or something, to try something with just a little bit more taste and not to have too much bitterness. It's gonna put you off. So, well, let's let it warm up and let her have some, and we'll come back and see where it ends up. Alright guys, I'm back. Got a little bit left. Nothing super special to me. Don't have enough taste for this guy. Very drinkable though, I will say that. It is a very drinkable beer. Nice honey taste, a nice biscuity cereal malt taste to it. And that's about it. Not getting a whole lot else on this beer. Let's do the final chug. Very light tasting, very crisp, very refreshing. A high potency lawnmower beer as far as I'm concerned, or a nice transitional beer for the macros drinkers to get into something with just a little bit more taste and not all the adjunct rice or corn ingredients. So that's where we're going to leave it here today, guys. Wasn't blown away by this beer. Would probably put this at the, probably give this a 5, B minus. Would like to see them have the ABV on the can. So I mean, if you're thinking you're drinking a 5%er and you're drinking a 7%er, you're going to find out pretty quick by the time you get to your third or fourth one, this may be a little more potent than what you thought it was. So, over to oh yeah, B minus. Numeric grade on this, guys, would probably be 80. I'm gonna give it an 80 since they decided that little silly story was more important than the ABV on the can. So, over to Beer Advocate, no scores. Not enough people have posted comments on it for them to give a score. And over to Rate Beer, same deal, no score. Requires more ratings. And over to Untapped, Untapped has it at 3.61. So, that's where we're going to leave it here. If you've had this one from Spindletap Brewery, their Honey Hole, let me know what you think, guys, and let's go back to the fridge tomorrow. Let's go see what's in there. See you then.